And here is the Writer's Almanac for Monday, the 21st of February, 2022. The best-selling political pamphlet of all time, first published on this day, 1848, the Communist Manifesto, written by Friedrich Engels and Karl Marx. They worked on it upstairs from a pub in London called the Red Lion. It's the birthday of the writer Ha Jin, born in Liaoning province in China. 1956, went into the army, went to graduate school in the United States, and stayed here. It's the birthday of David Foster Wallace, Ithaca, New York, 1962, author of Infinite Jest, came out in 1996. It was over 1,000 pages long with 388 footnotes, a futurist novel about addiction, tennis, and separatist groups. David Foster Wallace, who said postmodern irony and cynicisms become an end in itself, a measure of hip sophistication and literary savvy. The postmodern founder's patricidal work was great, but patricide produces orphans, and no amount of revelry can make up for the fact that writers my age have been literary orphans throughout our formative years. It's the birthday of Anais Nin, born in Neuilly, France in 1903, the author of literary diaries, which began to be published in 1966. It's the birthday of W.H. Auden, the great poet and critic, born in York, England, 1907, the son of a physician and a nurse. It was on this day, 1925, the first edition of the New Yorker magazine was published, founded by the editor Harold Ross, who said he wanted it to be a magazine of gaiety, wit, and satire, and not for the old lady in Dubuque. First issue had a cover drawing by Rea Irvin, a dandy in a top hat looking at a butterfly through a monocle. Rea Irvin, who also created the famous typeface of The New Yorker. It was that summer that Harold Ross hired Catherine Angel to be the literary editor, and she brought in serious poetry and brought on excellent writers, even though the magazine did not pay all that well. In the first few years, the magazine hired James Thurber, John O'Hara, Wolcott Gibbs, and E.B. White. And it seemed to turn the corner right around Thanksgiving, 1925, perhaps because of a story called Why We Go to Cabarets, a post-debutante explains, written by a young socialite named Ellen McKay, who wound up marrying Irving Berlin. She wrote the article for free. It was syndicated on the front page of the New York Times, and for the first time, the New Yorker sold out on newsstands. Here's a poem for today by Noel Peedy, A Difference of 53 Years. Here is a magazine called 17. It comes out on the stands every month. The girl on each cover is welcome as cherry pie. She's tubbed pure, her hair is up or ribboned, her life is all dresses, parties, and little pink wishes. She says to the world, "Oh, hurry, hurry up, please," and it does. Here is a man about 70. Why isn't there a journal called 70? Because he isn't as welcome, because nobody wants to be like him. He says to the world, "Slow down, my flat feet can't keep up with you." He whispers, "I'm still alive." But it doesn't slow down, the world. It keeps on hurrying. For see there, an impatient virgin is waiting. Every day, an old man is buried. Every month, there's another young girl. A poem by Noel Peedy, A Difference of 53 Years, from The Testimony of Doves, published by Regent Press and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.